Hello everyone, I am back with another character in the Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator. This time I have been asked to make Dante from Devil May Cry. I did my best. A couple of things you're going to notice. Obviously, he doesn't have his signature hairstyle, so I'll show you a couple options for that. Anyways, let's jump into the customization. I always like to start at base head of the base head. So base head is going to be number 18 for this one. The skin, I went with skin 15 at 58 skin color with 100 wrinkles. Feel free to play around with the base skins. It's really hard to kind of get the right skin for him, especially since he's got like this kind of like facial stubble that's coming in usually, and it's kind of hard to nail that look for him. So play around with the different skins to see if you like another one better. But I'm going to start jumping into the slider. So for the body slider, and this didn't get saved. We're looking at a tall height. He's supposed to be a very tall character, so a height of around 200, something like that, I think feels appropriate. Extend the torso length down some because he's got a tall upper body, so I brought the torso length down to -22. Muscle style of 19, muscle strength of 85, traps are at 21, his upper body's at 22, and everything else I have at 0. For the head size of -10. A head length of 15, and actually the head size isn't looking quite right, so I'm going to bring that up some. I think it's because of the change in his body height. Head size 24, head length 15, and it might be too big. We're doing some changes live, guys. Sorry about this one. Head length 15, head width of 0, head depth of -1, face height is at 86. If you feel like his forehead needs to be a little taller, you could drop this down a touch. Neck length, I'm going to reduce this now down to at 20, and neck thickness -22. Sorry about that, guys. The upper body, for shoulder width, I'm at -19. Shoulder size 30, chest size -47, chest thickness -47, chest size 80, torso width -5, torso depth -33, arm length 44, arm size 42, upper arms are at 59, forearms 52. Lower body, I've got waist width of -100, a waist size of -32, a rear size of 43, leg size overall 15, thighs are at 12, calves are at 47. For the posture, I went with the movement style of -50, elbows are at 50, knees are at 27, and the posture is at 39 for him. Let's jump into the face settings. For the brow, we are looking at a brow height of 1, a brow spacing of -67, brow depth 38, the inner is 68, the outer is 96. The angle I have at -39 and the bend I have at -12. Always feel free to play with the brow angle and bend to get a different look up in his forehead. For the eyes, we're at an eye height of -41, eye width of -2, eye depth of 10, a eye size of 86, and 53 for both his squints. I forgot angle, that's at 0 right now. For the nose length is 36, the bridge width is at 21, the height 4, the overall bump is 25, the upper bump is at 83, and the lower is at 7. For the nostril size, he is at 30, 20 for the height, and -2 for the width. The tip depth is at 30, the angle is at 8, and the sharpness is at 0. For the ears, everything's just standard at 0. Feel free to change those if you want. For the neck and cheek, we're at -9. For the bulge, we're at -5. If you want to get a little bit more sunken appearance, you can drag that down some if you want. We're at -20 for neck fat, 53 for cheek height. Cheek width is 27, and cheek depth is 100. For the mouth height of -50, 50 for the width, -19 for the protrusion, -80 for the corners. Lip thickness is at -83, and the lower lip is at 0. The jaw definition is at 39, the width is at 52, the position is at -68, and the protrusion is -14. Chin height is 53, the width is 60, protrusion 76, and sharpness is at 50. Now for the hairstyles. First off, let me show you the root color I went with 12, and the tip color I went with 14. I decided to go for, this is like the right hair length that he would have, except he has it all slicked back instead of draping over his face. If you want, you could go with this one. I don't like the curliness of it. I think this one actually fits closer to his character than this does, even though the length in this one's closer. Same thing for this. It's just the curls don't do it. This one kind of almost has that direction of his look, but I don't like it. Feel free to play with some of these other ones. You know, you can give them a different hairstyle if you want. But I thought hairstyle number 5 fit closest to how his character really feels. For the root tip blend, I went with a 78. Sheen position and sheen don't really matter. You can put those at whatever you want. Eyebrow, I went with 13. I set it to number 11 with a thickness of 75. For the facial hair, we currently have none. If you want to give them that stubble, unfortunately, this is the only stubble option, and it puts in really thick hairs. So if you like the appearance of this, you can throw that stubble on. It's number 8. I went 10 for root color and 12 for the tip color with a blend of 87. Once again, sheens don't really matter, but I don't like that. Once again, this all also depends on what skin you choose, because if you choose a different base skin, he might not have any stubble, and it might just make him look way too youngish or pale in the skin, and then you might want to turn that on. It's all going to come down to that. I have no body hair on him. For the eyes, apparently he's got very icy blue eyes, so I went with type 1. 284 for the primary, 282 for the secondary, 305 for the tertiary, minus 23 for the iris size, and 20 for the pupil size. I left his eyelashes at normal, which were 111, 0, 58, 18. For the eye shadow, I think this came base default on the one I selected. You can turn this off. We don't need that. Eyeliner is empty. We have no freckles. I've done nothing with the cheeks or the lips or the teeth. So that's it. That's going to be Dante from Devil May Cry. I'm not 100% familiar with his character. I tried to capture his essence. He's a hard one to nail because he looks older, but he's young. And it's hard to get those features right because the base skins kind of determine all of that. So hopefully you guys like this one. I've got plenty of other characters on my channel. Go ahead and check it out. We are within 24 hours of game release, so I'm trying to knock out as many of these for you guys as I can. But that's it for this one. I'm out. Deuces, guys.